Well, here's the thing.
If you guys like Lift God, you're going to love this song.
Well, here's the thing.
Born out of wedlock.
Well, here's the
in the depths of Mordor. Give it up for Lift God's song. Take a listen.
We Out Here MMA, not podcast, but show. Yeah, we talking things that you probably
Osbula's
didn't know.
favorite
We
fruit.
taking things to places that you probably shouldn't go.
Why would you time that out with the bite, bro?
Perfect timing, bud.
What's up? Don't intro it.
Eat into the mic, please. Ew,
What's
dude.
up?
Just eat the strawberry.
What's up, Chicken Wing Linglings? Welcome to We Out Here MMA, not podcast, but show, but now podcast. We have an amazing show today. We have some wonderful people here, as you can see to my top left, leaning into the camera, showing off his smooth face. He's eating healthier. He's being better. That's why he has no blemishes on his face. Give it up for my first husband, Alex Acosta.
Yo, what up, baby? You know we out here getting that money. You feel me and shit. Feel me.
And shout out to Alex for blurring his background, but you know for a fact behind that blur is a freaking dustpan and a broom in the back left corner.
No, that's
There we
not
go.
even true, bro.
Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a Tesla. My bad.
Yeah.
Also, my other husband who just stuck his tongue out. He looks like he's 16. And one time, I don't know if this is true or not, just allegedly, he was dating his sister at 16. But that was also alleged. And with that face, I think he's telling the truth. Give it up for my husband, my second one, Nick the Ear Dunn, with that dimple on the left side. Get one on the right. And we have a special guest today. He's been on the show once a month. It's become a regular thing. He's literally the reason why we live for MMA. He's the reason why we're all seeking love in our lives. He's the reason why, we're even here to begin with. Like, he's kind of the guy. He's the guy that created MMA. He's the guy that some say is better than John Jones.
He is.
He is.
He really is. Give it up for our friend Vincent Vera, aka Grandmaster, aka Mexican Martial Arts. Lower that.
And this is why I don't have good skin like Alex.
Oh,
damn.
that shit sounds so good right now, though. Blood, look at my hands.
Seriously, I've seen that a bunch, but I didn't grow up eating Della Rosa. What is that stuff?
Oh,
Can you guys tell me about that?
It's like peanut. It's very good. It's very sweet. It's very delicious.
Nick
What
knows.
would you? It's like, what is it? What would you call it? Like, what is it?
the way I always describe it's the Mexican Reese's Pieces. It's just like, it's almost like someone made peanut butter into this shape, and then I don't know. Do you have a better explanation, Alex? Like, I'm eating it, but I don't even know.
It's like
Wait,
chalk,
is
bro.
there something in the middle? Is there something in the middle of it or no?
Not
No,
really,
it just
no.
breaks apart. It's like a disc
It
of
melt-
powder. Like the moment you
melts on
open
your
it,
mouth.
it shatters. Like, you have to eat the whole thing like this.
Hey, so I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, $1.50. All right, you feel me?
Ooh, give me that 250 after. Go ahead.
I've literally never had one of those.
I could have saw that coming, dude. I could have saw that coming.
The buildup
Hey,
was nice.
This is what I eat. Okay, protein honey bear bites. Okay.
Oh, what's the macros on that? That looks good.
So the macros, let me go ahead and read it for our viewers. Total fat, 3.5 grams. Cholesterol, 0. Sodium, 190 per serving. Carbs, 17. Diuretic fibers, though, 2.
Oh,
Sugars, only 7.
do this faster.
Protein,
Yeah,
5 grams.
Take your time.
Oh, it's kind of
That's
dark in
pretty
my
good.
room, so it's
But-
hard to read this
but-
shit.
What are you
Alex,
eating?
Alex, how about the
Dedos?
dedos though? How about the dedos?
I don't even know what what is
Bro,
that?
what is that? What the dude, I swear to God, Nick is like way more Latino than Alex.
Okay. This is like a little stick of chili.
Oh, I'll eat the fuck out that.
This
It's a
is you
little
gotta
pillow,
find
yo.
it. You gotta find it.
What's in the inside? What's in the inside of it?
It's
What
just
is that?
more. It's like a chili taffy.
Bro, hey,
Oh,
give me a
damn.
mango chili
Ooh.
sucker. I'll eat a whole bag of those in one sitting. Oh,
It's like
God.
one of those, but chewy. It's like the same kind of flavor.
Ooh,
Dude,
Tamarindo, bro.
just for people that are new to the show and also knowing Alex, we're gonna insert a video here. This is Alex eating a mango skin. It's a real thing. I've seen it. I haven't seen anyone else do it before. So,
And that video gone, blood.
oh, well, you took that out? You got reported?
I don't know where the fuck it been. I think Nick has it. I texted it to him once.
Oh, that's kind of hot.
Cool.
That's cool. You guys do that kind of stuff? That's weird.
A little bit.
I texted the part 2 where it's just me eating it all slow, just like,
All right, so Alex eats mango skin. We'll go with Nick. Nick, what's the weirdest thing, kind of like food habit you do? Got anything?
Not that I can think of.
I mean, here's your thing. Your thing is more like you do have these phases of like, I'm really into this thing. It's like one day Nick's like, oh, I love using almonds in food. And then like literally 24 hours later, he's like, I have a yakitori grill. And I paid $5,000 for it. And this guy's fucking grilling Japanese meats from Japan on his front lawn. This guy gets into shit.
That's kind of my MO.
This guy fucks. This guy fucks with his yakitori. Vincent, what you got any food habits you do that are probably odd or weird?
I eat like the same way Alex eats mangoes. I guess I eat lemons like that. I'll eat them with the peel, just like an apple.
Ooh.
I love lemons. I'll eat pickles. Like I'll eat 4 or 5 of them out of the jar. I'll drink the juice at the same time.
That's a real man right there.
I'll make hot Cheeto sandwiches where it doesn't even have any kind of lunch meat. It's just Cheetos inside.
I have a question for you, Vince.
Yeah.
When you eat lemons, do you put salt on them and then eat them?
Most of I do, but I have to admit, like most of the time I don't, because I'm just like in a hurry or I'm not just sitting there enjoying the whole thing. But like if I have time, I'll use salt. I do like it with the salt.
That's what my wife does all the time. Anytime there's a lemon around, she'll eat it full.
Salt.
Put salt on top of it and then just smash it.
It is amazing with salt.
I still remember this one time. You know how like you make cucumbers or fruit, and like you put fucking lemon and salt and shit all over it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But one time we went out to the living room. My dad called us, and he was like, "Oh, he had bowls of like these, all this chopped up shit, right?" And so like normally he'll make like cucumbers or apples or some shit like that. So we start eating, and I bite into it. I'm like, "Ugh, what the fuck is this?" And we're all eating it, and we're all kind of just like, "Oh, this tastes really gross." So I told my dad, "I'm like, Dad, I don't know if these apples are good." He's like, "Oh, it's not an apple, it's a potato." He literally just got a potato, peeled it, and then cut it up and put lemon and salt all over it.
Bro,
and
That's pretty fire.
Alex to be the guy that's like, yo, this watermelon's really good, Dad. No, man, that's a Twinkie. It's just like it has nothing to do with the actual thing.
Was it a prank?
Yeah.
No, he was sitting there eating.
He was building his YouTube channel.
Like
he was like, yo, today I'm gonna prank my sons with this potato prank. And that's what he did.
I was sitting there eating it. He was like, it's just as good as the other ones. I'm like, this is gross. And he made us a big ass bowl too. And the way that my dad is we had to finish eating what was ever on our plate or bowl, no matter what. So we had to sit there and fucking eat that shit till it was gone, and it was disgusting.
Damn, man. Yeah, Alex's dad was the original Mr. Beast. Shout out to Mr. Beast. I don't even think any weird. I eat shrimp heads, but I feel a lot of people do that. But I guess it's just weird here in America sometimes. You eat a shrimp head with the shell on. Because I know Nick does it. Salt and pepper shrimp, baby. Let's go.
Racist.
No, Nick, do you not? See those eyes? Those 16-year-old eyeballs? Yeah,
hey, when we went to Crack and Crab, I was the only one that ate it with the head on. So
okay, fine. All right, guys. That's what we called friendly banter, how we start a podcast, just to get to know one another a little better, and for you guys to get us off, to physically get us off sexually.
Ooh. Should I put that in the show notes?
Yeah, put it. Get banter. Us off. Friendly banter. We do have an amazing show.
The show starts.
We have an amazing show, guys. Lot to talk about. We're gonna recap this past weekend's fight night. Dope fights on the main card.
So many good fights.
We also got some interesting news developments. We're gonna talk about Alice's favorite thing is celebrity boxing, because some shit's going down. Also, I'm very excited to do some quick picks for UFC 269. It's gonna be barn burner, guys, and we're gonna talk about that. So let's start off with our fight recap. No cap. Aldo defeats Rob Font via unanimous decision. That was what I call a barn burner. How could you not be a fan of that fight? Vincent, I'm going to assume that you did watch this one before the show started. No, he was too busy doing cameos. How much are your cameos?
They're $20 each. I only keep 15. I guess that's the cut. They keep $5 from each one.
Yeah.
So. But I did also the night of the fight. I chose to watch the Duke U fight, and I forgot the guy who fought him, Bradley
Martin or some shit. It was like Bradley Martin.
Bradley Martin,
like that. Yeah, something. It was like Chris Bradley or some shit.
Chris Brown fought him. Whatever.
Bradley Brad. That was his fucking name, dude.
All right.
Who won that fight?
Yeah, who won? I didn't even know who the winner was.
Well, the judges said it was Bradley Brad, but I say it was Duke U.
Why? Why?
I say it all the time on my channel. I like the freak show. I don't know why all the haters come out and I want Duke you to die and he's another Frank Dukes and he's a phony. Let's stalk him and ruin his
People
life.
get so mad.
They get really worked up about it. And I'm like, hey, I hope that he jumps up and flies and does like 10 backflips. And like, I want Bloodsport to be real. I want Jake Paul to keep fighting. I want crazy, entertaining WWF kind of stuff to happen.
Also, it's content for our friend Rob at McDojo. He needs that stuff.
Exactly. It just makes, I mean, I know there's an aspect where people are like so passionate about the martial arts that they get mad at people like that. But then there's also the aspect like, hey, we need some kind of entertainment under that umbrella as well. And I wanted to see him win. I wanted to see him do something crazy because I just felt like it would give people just like us something to talk about. But I don't know if you actually watched the fight. Everyone thought he was going to get murdered in like the first 10 seconds. And he lasted the whole thing. The guy couldn't put him out. The guy was breathing heavy, tired him out. And then what I don't understand, Tony Ferguson, he wants to avoid punches. He'll roll all over the ring. Whoa, he's a ninja. Did you see that roll? Duke Yu rolls and they make fun of him. How come Tony could do it? It's not fair. So I don't know. I don't understand. I was rooting for him because I thought it's just a good story. I like the underdog story, but he lasted.
Wow. That is, I guess we got a little sneak peek of your next video.
I think I'm doing that one tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be 40 minutes of that.
Well, I'm only doing shorts now. I'm only doing 60-second videos these days.
Oh wow. You guys heard it here. Breaking news. Are you really only doing shorts, YouTube shorts?
That's my new plan. Every day this month, I'm doing a new video every single day, except Sundays. I'm like Hobby Lobby. So every single day I'm releasing a short or I'm just doing a stream. No crazy 3-week editing for one video. And I'll see how that goes.
You guys heard it here.
Good idea.
We can all thank Nick Dunn for that. Nick requested that. Thanks, Nick.
You know who I want to see fight in one of these celebrity things? Is this? Watch. Let me share the screen with you guys. This guy right here, bro. I want to see this. Hold on, not this guy. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh
This guy right here. I
yeah.
wanna see this
Oh
guy.
my God, I love that.
Love this dude. Detroit Urban Survival Training. Yeah.
Is that what is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dust.
imagine him just getting down in the
DUST.
fucking ring, bro. Who beats him?
Nobody.
Exactly. No one beats him, bro. Did you see that thing right before someone's about to kick you in the face and he just like puts his knuckles on your shin and you literally fly? Bro, tell me
Shit
who
is
beats
tight.
him.
That shit is tight. Honestly, out of all of the like the phony instructors, he's the best.
Don't say that.
He's the best.
Hey,
one.
actually, this video.
I put it under quotes though.
Hey, watch this video is actually funny as fuck. Watch, because so basically he's showing what you're supposed to do when you get jumped, right? And then
I love this shit.
Watch,
I love how he talks in the middle of it.
watch when this kid does this shit. It's just-
The memes are so funny when he reaches for the gun, and then as soon as he reaches for the gun, he ends up in heaven. That's just so funny. I love those, bro.
Bro, can we give a shout out to him? What's his full name again? Let's get him on the show.
Detroit Urban Survival Training.
Dude, make your name longer, please.
I also want to believe it's true though. For that guy, I want to really believe that you could stop fucking bullets by just putting your finger over the gun chamber or whatever you call it. Like,
Oh my
I want
God.
that to be
looks so
real.
slick, bro. His hair. I wonder what gel he uses, dude. Because I'm trying
That
to get some
Bluetooth?
gel too, where my hair shit kind of looks like wet all day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
His shit
shit.
looking wet, bro.
Dude, he got that Kim K look, man. He's always
Hey,
wet.
you gotta bring that back, dude. You
Yeah.
gotta bring that back. Have your hair all wet and like a little Caesar with a little
All right,
fade.
but, sorry, my bad. My boy Rob Font. Or Joe
But
Gal.
speaking about wet hair, there was a lot of wet hair to be had in this last fight. You guys give me the worst segues, man, by talking about wet hair. But man, this was definitely a really good fight. I don't know if you can argue it wasn't. Rob was, he had his game plan. He was actually kind of sticking to it, and then pop, pop, pop in your face. You go down back and forth. But I think we can all agree that Jose basically was dominating that fight. I won't say dominating, but at least had the edge the whole time. And then he got that. I thought he was gonna get the sub in the end, but honestly, I don't know. They're both winners in life. Let's just say that. So let's just get right away to the matchmaker, because I think this puts Jose Aldo in an interesting position. There's a lot happening in that division. So we'll start with my boy who eats protein snacks on the reg, Alex. What did we do with Jose Aldo, my friend?
The fight that he called for, TJ Dillashaw. I think that's the fight. He just fought. He'll need time to rest. They're saying that TJ Dillashaw should be ready by March. You know, these guys still have to fight for the title, Peter Yan and Aljamain Sterling. So let him fight him, and I think that's a good fight. You know, Jose Aldo looked good. Rob Font looked really good, too. I thought the fight was pretty close. Jose Aldo just had, you know, those moments where he had the power shots that actually did a lot of damage. But, dude, his cardio still scares me because he still looked exhausted.
Tired. He looked tired.
And what's crazy to me is when he grappled, right, in the 4th round, I was like, oh, okay, cool. He's trying to probably just, like, you know, tire out Rob Font. And he was on top control the whole time. He got up and he looked exhausted, right? So then the 5th round comes, and then he does it again, and then DC and all them like, oh, look, he's trying to rest. I was like, that would make sense if, like, last time when he was on top control, he got up and he was rested, but he wasn't. And then he got up again, and he was really tired. So I like I said this before, I think Jose Aldo can be the champ at this division. He just has to get his cardio better. He was beating Yan, and then his gas tank just went, and Yan beat him. So I would like to see him against TJ, but that fight, man, he's going to need his gas tank because TJ is a dog, and he will go over and over and over again. So, but I was excited. I thought Jose Aldo was going to win. I really like Rob Font, and Nick said I was stupid, and
They did say that.
look at me now, Mom.
Look at me now. Look at me now. Vincent, we'll go to you. Jose Aldo now on a 3-fight win streak. Got kind of close to a title shot again at 135. Can he do it? First question. And then second, who would you like in this fight next?
It's holiday season, and you don't know what to get for a gift as a stocking stuffer? Well, today's sponsor, Manscaped, has the tools guaranteed you win this year's stocking stuffer or white elephant competition. Manscaped is the leader in men's below-the-waist grooming, and they have served more than 4 million men worldwide. That's 8 million balls, okay? If my math is correct, like I just said, it's 8 million balls. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code at manscaped.com with the code WeOutHere.
Actually, fun fact, 8 million balls is what they used to call my dad back in the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of my father, I was thinking about, like, what should I get him for Christmas? He's one of those guys that it's kind of hard to get stuff for. Like, I'll get something like a stupid coffee mug or something. It's always like, cool, thanks. But I did get my dad something from Manscaped not too long ago, and he actually fucking used it. I think he got the Lawnmower 4.0. But then for this Christmas, I'm actually going to send him some of their conditioners or shampoo and stuff. Because you know what? I know he's going to use it because Manscaped are the kind of products that don't just sit on the shelf. We actually use it. So, yeah, I'm going to buy that for my dad.
Perfect. Well, these are our picks for Manscaped's surefire win stocking stuffers. Number 1 is the Manscaped 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. Smells delicious. We love it. My wife loves it. Just launched, killed 2 birds with 1 stone. And the Manscaped cologne infused body wash. These are some of our favorite things. I think you guys should get them and gift it to your loved ones.
Or fathers.
Or fathers, yeah. So get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com with the code WeOutHere. Be the ballsiest gift giver this year with Manscaped, baby.
8 million balls.
8 million balls.
Let's go.
Back to the show.
Gil's dad.
Well, I feel like I would be doing a disservice to the MMA community if I didn't first say that Jose Aldo and all his people need to stop disrespecting the GOAT, and they need to know who is the most dominant. And
number 1, brother.
Oh wait, say it again. What?
Oh, and the strawberries.
Say it again.
Dan Hooker, boy coming, smash you.
What?
Hasbulla, you never heard Hasbulla say that when Islam was gonna fight Dan Hooker? He's like, Dan Hooker, Islam smash you.
Oh, I was trying to figure out the whole with the strawberry, like this.
Bro, Nick, you better send this fool some memes of Hasbulla eating strawberries. This guy
doesn't research Hasbulla.
Oh wow, I didn't know. Okay, I'm out of the loop. All right.
But yeah, I agree with you, Vincent.
Come on, Vince.
Alex, pull up something for him while we're talking.
All right.
Man, I'm looking at. I feel like he could beat everyone above him. You said last time they update the rankings on Tuesdays, huh? Because I'm wondering why Aldo's still behind Font. Okay. I'm thinking the only one he has trouble with, besides Sanhagen, Dillashaw. I can't even believe Sterling's still up there. I think Peter Yan. I don't think he could beat Peter Yan. So, I mean, give him Dillashaw. Oh my gosh.
How do you not know this, bro? Brother, how do you not know this?
Well, I'm like
Bro.
never, ever, ever on social media. I post stuff and then I get off.
Bro, his strawberry, it looks like a big ass hamburger in his hand.
Wow, I didn't even realize how big it is.
He's world master, brother.
I think he could clear out everyone above him except Peter Yan. So I mean, it's sad because he's a legend and everything, and the thing with Conor was a fluke because Conor just went, he did nothing ever again in his career after that worth mentioning. But I think that Jose Aldo's gonna just be the bridesmaid. He's always gonna be second best, so he's gonna be behind Yan.
Damn. Nick, other than the top 5, let's say, is there a possibility that Chito Vera gets a rematch? I mean, Chito out there yapping on Twitter. What do you make of this fool? Or is he smart? What do you think, Nick? What do you think about your boy Chito?
He has to call him out, right? He's sitting at number 11.
Yeah, you gotta read all the way down. He's sitting at
because Nick
38.
flabbergasted you would even make that suggestion that Chito Vera fights him. Nick wanted to slap you across your face.
You mean the guy who put that in the notes? Read the damn notes, Alex. God.
There's also another guy named Marlon in the top 10 in bantamweight. So that's pretty rare. But no way. I think he lost to him. It was pretty decisive. Yeah, it was only 3 rounds, and I guess that's the angle he has to go for. But I get it. He has to call this shit out. But I think TJ is a good fight for him. That's a really fun fight, and we get to see a little like the storyline of Renan Barao, former teammate, against TJ. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, like it's either that or the next title shot, because I feel like beating Rob Font is a pretty good
litmus test.
Pretty good. Well, it's a pretty good title eliminator because Rob Font was probably up in line to fight for the title. Corey Sandhagen. I would have liked Corey and Rob to fight, but
what about Corey
fought
Jose?
That's also very good too.
Yeah.
I think Jose with anybody is in the top 5. Is you could mix any of those guys up, but yeah, I just feel like it's all bad matchups for him unless he fights for even the title is a bad matchup, right? As far as his conditioning, because his conditioning is going to be a problem. But I think Aljamain, I think he kind of wants to fight Aldo. He's like, yeah, I'll fight Aldo. He was like talking about it a little bit, and it's like, come on, dude, he's not gonna.
Ooh, look at Vince.
Come on, dude.
I used to be a big fan of AJ too, but now I just want him to go away.
Me too.
Damn, remember when you used to call him the Funk Master? And I don't even call him the Funk Master anymore. You really don't like him anymore.
Hey, they know I was over here talking about how he was gonna be the champ for a long time.
Alex, he kept my boy, and now it's just like
he can come back and win this fight. I'll be back on that train, but the way that he looked in that last fight, I just can't see it. And then how he was acting and shit, I'm just like, bruh.
Okay, Alex, how about this? Your take on this: Jose Aldo or Aljamain Sterling? Who has worse cardio?
You know what? If Aljo's cardio didn't look good in that Peter Yan fight, so I'd say going based off of damage, right? I think Jose Aldo obviously can put a lot more damage on Aljamain. And Aljo, what's his name? Jose has good grappling, bro. Like he's strong,
4th round,
big dude. Yeah, I mean, so it's like I think he's gonna be bigger. He doesn't look like huge to me at bantamweight. I thought he would look a lot bigger than these guys, but also Rob Font is just a big bantamweight, so they looked pretty similar in size.
Did you think they looked similar to me? I thought he looked way bigger for some reason.
In Rob Font?
Yeah.
Oh,
did anybody else feel that way? Or was it just
you know what? When you're saying that though, Nick, when I remember when we watched Rob Font against Cody, Rob Font looked huge.
Big. Bro, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I was kind of just like, oh, he looks small now. But
that's why Cody's going to 125 though.
Yeah.
And I've seen Cody in person. He's like a pretty tall bantamweight. Like I feel like 5'8" is kind of tall for bantamweight.
Yeah.
What did you see him
shredded right now too? Do you guys see the pictures of him?
In the corner. Cody got a big ass head. He's kind of like tall, but his head is big, bro.
Dude, it would have been cool if you said he's got a big ass dick. That would have been cool if you said that.
Or if I said he got a big ass.
Ooh.
Cody Garbrandt got a fat old cheeks on him, dude. He got some.
But did you guys see the picture of Cody that he posted?
He looks shredded, yo.
Yeah,
he looks shredded.
He has veins.
But what about
all
that?
over, like above his wiener area, whatever that's called.
All right,
But
guys.
what about
This
his
is
butt?
good.
What about
All
his
right.
butt?
All right. Moving on. Next
What about his
fight.
butt?
This next fight was dope. I think we've been saying his name wrong. We've been saying Rafael Fiziev, but if
Dog,
someone can,
this
isn't
fight-
it Rafael Fizev? Is it
Fizev.
Fizev? Bro, wheel kick as Brad Riddell was circling, popped him in the head, knocked out on his feet. That was amazing. What do you guys think, Vince?
Amazing.
I I didn't watch the fight.
Nick,
Vince, you're
what do you
amazing.
Vince, you don't need to see the fight. You don't need to see the fight. Just know that it was amazing.
You should watch it. You should watch it. That fight, that might be one of the best stand-up pure kickboxing fights in MMA history. Like that might be one of the top 5
from Muay Thai
of all
for
time
sure.
in my book. Like the way those guys, it was so high stakes every exchange. Like you're kind of on the edge of your seat waiting for something to happen, because all those exchanges, I think lesser men would have been knocked out.
Yep.
Like they
all
both
of us,
exchanged with hooks. Like every time they would dip and would throw at the same time, crack each other.
I get nervous.
Nothing would happen.
They're
Dude, I got
countering.
so nervous.
God damn.
Yeah. And it was so even the whole way through, very technical, very tactical. And then the way Fizev found that one mistake, he counted on it. He said he was looking for it in camp. And he said, oh, if I know he circles this way, I could throw this.
He did it.
Executed it. He KO'd him. The way he KO'd him was crazy. The way he kind of like stopped and kind of like malfunctioned. Nuts. But Rafael, dude, is a fucking animal. And then after the fight, he calls out Vince Vaughn.
Bro, the call-outs are the best right now. What he had Hasbulla last time, and then now
Bro.
Vance Vaughn.
You see the production they put behind the Hasbulla call out? UFC literally
that
made
shit
a
is
whole
lit.
post about him and Hasbulla about to fight each other. They have like at the end, the best part, they try to make it creepy, and you just hear with a bunch of like reverb and echo, Hasbulla's little laugh. I was like, bro, they really went all out for this shit.
He's a star, bro. Dana White was talking about how he said the biggest post he's done so far was him talking with Hasbulla.
bro.
He said that got like 9 million likes. So he was like, dude, my shit blew up. The UFC's page blew up. So he said, hey, let's make this go.
Bro,
Let's
they're
make
gonna-
this Hasbulla thing go.
Yeah, he's gonna be part of UFC somehow, some way. But dude, that. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Well,
I
you
was
say he's
just
gonna be a ring girl or what?
No, I was just gonna talk about the fight.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, really quick, the Vince Vaughn thing. That's so smart because you already know what they did with Hasbulla. They're gonna do a whole promo cut with Vince Vaughn now. He's gonna be at the fight. He's gonna do a whole thing. They'll cut Wedding Crashers,
Especially
like,
because
scenes
Vince
with
was
him.
like, "Yeah, let's
No
go."
yeah, it's gonna be
No way,
dope.
dude.
But yeah, Alex, what were your thoughts on the fight? They both look really good. It's just
Yeah,
that
no.
So good. Brad
No, I
looked
thought
amazing.
I thought they both looked good. I don't know about y'all, and I talked to the guys at the shop the next day, but I had Rafael winning the whole fight. Like I thought he won.
Oh, I think so. He had the
rounds
edge on
1
every
and
round.
2.
Yeah.
But I don't. It was good, bro, and I was nervous every exchange, bro. Like every exchange, you're just like, oh shit, because you just see them swinging like crazy. And then I was watching the fights with my mom and my grandma because my grandma was in town. We were watching them, and I told them I was like, all right, so this guy, I was like, this fight, you guys are probably gonna think is a little boring, just because they're so good at striking that these guys just can't go in and just fucking be reckless, right? I was like, it's gonna be a chess match the whole fight, which it was, but man, the exchanges they had. Everything they had was so good. And the dude, just because he threw that spinning back kick multiple times throughout the fight. And then like what Nick said, he just knew like at one point, all right, he's exiting and he's going to exit straight into this kick. And man, it's just the body language. And then like, it kind of looked like he was like, I'm done. You noticed that, right? Yeah. He was like, I'm good. But man, that shit was fucking wild, bro. It was good.
Dude,
I'm
yeah.
excited. And one more thing that looked good was the takedown defense. When Brad Riddell went in for that shot, the speed of the fucking sprawl that he did and how fast he got up, because Brad Riddell is a strong guy and he has decent grappling. I was like, bro, Fiziev is going to be a problem. We need to see him fight like a better wrestler, but man, he's obviously, we know he has his striking down.
So let's jump into that really quick. I'm gonna go to you, Vince. I know you didn't get to see the fight. Please watch it. It's dope. But just from what you've heard us say, you've probably seen Fiziev fight before. based on the rankings, who would you like him to match up with? So you got a stand-up guy, right? He just won. What would excite you? You want to give him should we just let him take out CKB, give him Dan Hooker? Do we want to see him definitely top 10? Or we can give him Conor McGregor since you hate him so much.
I'm trying to find him. He's 14.
Ranked. No, yeah, he's 14, but he looks good.
Oh man. Probably Dan Hooker.
Yeah. Let him clean out CKB.
Well, I think there's a lot of people who are Dan Hooker fans who would still be riding with him on this one and who would think this would be a little bump for him to just buy him some more time. And then there's a lot of Fiziev fans who are going to be like, this is the perfect name to take out on the way.
Yep.
He's becoming like what Darren Till is. He's just that guy you just beat to sound better now. He's just a name at this point.
That's a pretty good point. He's a stepping stone.
Hey, but Dan said he's going to 45 though, remember?
Oh, that's true.
Oh, I just saw his name there. I guess they just
I think Dan Hooker's actually going to start trying to fight at he made this post. He posted a thing. He made 145 pounds just by himself. And he said he did it just because his team doesn't want him to fight at 145 because they didn't think he can make the weight. So to prove his whole team wrong, he went and made 145 by himself. And he said that he felt fine. So
this guy's wild, dude. Alex, what do you think? Who do we give our new favorite fighter? Yeah.
Honestly, so what I was saying, right? I want to see him fight a wrestler. I think if we can see him fight a good grappler, I mean, obviously, because Islam's gonna be the champ here soon. Once Islam gets that title fight after he beats Neal, it's gonna be champ, and then that's the thing that you got to look forward to is that wrestling. I think we have someone in their wings who's a really good wrestler who everybody used to say was the guy that can dethrone Habib, and his name is
Michael.
If you say Michael Chandler one more time, you know that boy done. He ain't ever gonna.
Okay.
No, Gregor Gillespie.
Gillespie, that's a good name too.
Yeah, Gregor.
Not the sexiest name, but it's a fight that makes sense. I think for him right now.
And his nickname is the Gift, and he's gonna get a gift, and it's called a fucking spinning wheel kick to his head because Rafael Fiziev, bro. And Vince, I'm surprised you don't know him. He wears cool hats like Habib too.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you mean Fiziev?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
Yeah, he wears the cool Russian hats because he's Russian
and has the best calls. All right, yeah. So let's close up. That's just one shout out, so we can move on to the morning news. Clay Guida, dude, he's old. We thought he didn't have it in him. He pulled it out with a rear naked choke. Shout out to Clay Guida, the OG, still keeping it going. Also, our fighter, I think we all had him winning. Maybe we were talking about Jamal Hill. But Jamahal is his real name because he just slapped that boy silly with a lead right hook, aka Alex's favorite punch when he wants to break my wrist during minutes.
Hey, Jimmy Cruto is no joke, bro, and he put his ass to sleep fast, dude.
No joke.
Jamahal.
Also, Jamahal still just the worst tattoos I've ever seen before.
It looks better.
I'm a huge
fan, last fight though.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I like him. I really think if he fights Paul Craig again. I mean, I feel like Jimmy Crute is a harder challenge than Paul Craig, and he put Jimmy Crute to fucking sleep, bro. So I'm a big fan of Jamal Hill. I hope he can keep winning because, dude, he called out Paulo Costa. Imagine him at 205 and him and Paulo Costa, bro. That's a fight, dude.
Who wins that fight?
Jamahal, baby. Let's go.
I don't know.
Bro, I think Jamahal knocks the fucking eyebrows off Paulo Costa.
Yeah, he's long, bro. He has a reach, dude. And he's fast and he's hood, bro. He has that. All right, so he's left-handed, right? He fights southpaw and he has like that hood stance. And he even threw a hood hook, bro. Hey, that's a hood hook that he threw, bro. And I bet you anything, he's not even left-handed. I bet you anything he's right-handed, but he's so hood that he fights with his right hand in front of him. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I would love to see him just be champ. Imagine that shit. At the end, he's like, yo, you know what he did, baby? Like, he was going off. I was like, that's my guy right there, bro.
All right. Enough flowers for Jamahal. We all want to fuck him. Hit us up, bro. We're down to do it. All three of us, all four. Maybe Vincent. I don't know. Maybe he's into it. Maybe he's not. All right, guys, let's get into our We Out Here morning news. The longest sound by you shortened. I keep forgetting.
I just forgot to turn it up.
Let's get through some of these news stories, guys. First one, John Jones blast Winklejohn for being a hypocrite in his handling of banning Jones from the gym. Nick, why don't you fill us in some of the back and forth exchanges and some of the stuff that was said?
All John Jones pretty much said was that John Winklejohn had a John Winklejohn.
John Winklejohn. Get better
John
names,
Valjean.
guys.
Anyways, John Valjean. He had one of his teammates was a fucking convicted rapist apparently, and he was letting him train at the gym. This is what John Jones was saying. Don't know if this is true.
He's referring to Michelle Watterson. Continue.
Yeah, no, I wonder who he's talking about.
Holly Holm.
Duh. Yeah, I wonder, but at the same time, it's I don't know, man. I don't even know what to think about John Jones anymore. Like
They tried to make a clean break, and it's not. Vince, I know you got some things to say. Hit us with it.
See, nobody knows what to say about John Jones.
It's weird. Yeah, it's weird. I'm a big Triple C fan. So seeing John Jones over there with him has got me kind of like torn up, because it's like I don't know how to feel. I don't know who to root for, because I want to root for Henry Cejudo and be on his side. And now they're like buddies, and I've never really known or have any kind of a special I like AKA a lot, and I'm like a big fan of like the atmosphere and the culture and everything they have over there. I like their coach Javier. I think he's a cool guy, but like the Albuquerque guys, it's always just like, I don't know. So like, I keep hearing about the story, and I'm just like, I'm not interested enough to care about like. I mean, it's hard enough to keep up with the fighters. I'm like, I don't have the energy to think about their coaches now. I just think the guy's like, dude, this is you stuck with him through all the stupid stuff that he did, all the embarrassing things, illegal things, putting people's lives in danger for years now. And I just don't know what they're thinking. Like they get rid of fighters, and then you hear the stories. I don't know if they're true, that they're always letting like a ton of non-fighters in if they pay the right price. And it just feels like they're like diluting their school and kind of not keeping it like a real, Are
you trying to say they're a McDojo?
According to what their own fighters, or I guess past fighters, have said, it sounds like they're just like opening the door. If you have the right money, come in. And then people like Cowboy and Diego were like, I'm not even getting time anymore because this guy's paying this amount and they're just training him now. He's like, I got a fight coming up on a card. So they just sound like they've been like unfocused for years now. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, Vince said he's a fan of Winklejohn. Big fan of the school.
I don't like John Jones going with Cejudo because I think Cejudo's going to make him better. And I don't want John Jones to go in and look good.
There we go. There's the hot take, guys. Take all that in. That's going to be a post, and we're going to tag everyone involved in this question. Second piece of news, guys. We're going to get to Alex for his take first because he's going to love this. Jake Paul is now going to fight Tyron Woodley in a rematch due to Tommy Fury withdrawing from the fight. Woodley got his wish. He got the tattoo. He's gonna find him again. Alex, you want to hit us with a song really quick about the drop top?
I don't give a motherfuck no. I don't give a motherfuck no. Fuck Jake Paul. I don't give a fuck about this fight. Fuck T Wood. I'm just joking. He kind of cool, but fuck this fight. I don't give a fuck about this fight. Fuck this fight. I don't give a fuck about this fight.
What do you? What's that? What was T Wood's song again? It was like riding in my car with the top down.
Driving the car no roof. Driving the car no roof. Driving the car no roof. Driving the car no roof.
There you guys have it.
I completely forgot what you were referencing until you brought it up.
Dude, are you kidding me? The number one song in the country? You don't remember that?
I don't know. I don't remember the song. I don't know Hasbulla eats strawberries. I'm like,
that's your biggest offense.
Knowing Hasbulla eats strawberries, I was kind of like,
that was wild. That's some wild.
We were about to end this Zoom call, dude.
Dude, your kids texted me and like, I don't love my father anymore after that. They're crazy.
It's like if it's not regarding the video,
I'll tell the truth. I don't play volleyball.
Guys, my dad keeps telling me that you guys that I play volleyball. I don't. All right. Vince, that was Alex's take. I think a lot of people probably agree with that. What do you make of this? I know you do like the celebrity stuff. It keeps it entertaining, keeps it fun. Are you kind of interested in this, or are you kind of like over it?
Oh, very, very. I love it. So I just made a video about it today. I think it's I actually did think this for a moment. Like in the videos, I'll have fun with these ideas or whatever and overdo it a little bit. But I thought it was funny that Conor keeps posting these photos where he's way thicker now. And he
looks like he's on roids, bro.
Yeah, and he made sure to put in his caption that he's 190 right now. And I thought that's very interesting because who else is 190? Jake Paul. He's trying to get that money because he can't fight Poirier again. That's not going to go well for his legacy. For his kids are going to get picked on regarding that fight. Like people are going to be talking about that forever, especially if he goes back into it. His best bet is to beef up and be like, oh, Poirier's a punk. He's a little twig now. I'm too strong for him. And just like try to go that path, and then people might be like, yeah, I think he is too strong for him. He's right. There's enough Conor fans still to take on that mentality, so he could get way bigger. He can go on to fight a bigger name, because I know people in the MMA community don't want to hear that, but if we're talking about like general life, more people know the name Jake Paul than Dustin Poirier. So it's a bigger name. He's going to look bigger and have that angle where he thinks he's too big for him now. Jake Paul's he's been chasing him forever. He's needed an opponent. He backed out. I am a little surprised he took Tyron Woodley again. On one hand, it makes sense because there's a lot of people like that would never happen again. It was a fluke. If he gets another chance, he'll destroy him. And that's a perfect opportunity for Jake Paul, something he hasn't done yet, to go, oh yeah, because he's already done that. Oh yeah, you don't think I can beat an athlete? Oh yeah, you don't think I could beat a fighter? Oh, well, now he can beat him twice in a dominant way. He's saying he's going to knock him out. He's saying he's going to offer him 500,000 if he knocks him out. He's just raising the stakes. So I'm probably more excited for this fight than I was for Gaethje Chandler. Than I was for.
All right.
All right. I've never heard someone so into this fight. I was like, shit, this guy can go 40 minutes about this fight. Look at him. Look how much he's smiling. He's smiling so much right now.
Alex just bought a car with no roof.
Hey, all I'm going to say is this. If Tyron Woodley drops another fucking song before another fucking fight, especially this one, he's never winning a fight again. His curse right now is he drops a fucking song before every fight after the fucking Kamal, or starting with the Kamal fight, and he never fucking wins a fight. He needs to stop focusing on the music, because low key, we can wait. We don't need it right now. I promise. Like, it ain't really doing anything for us. You feel me? So it's like, we can wait. Your fans ain't, dying for it. So just like focus on training.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
Yeah,
I'm over here dying for it. Okay.
Nick wants it, bro.
All right. Speak for yourself, yo.
Next one, he's like, I hopped in a car with a roof. I hopped in a car
with a roof. I hopped in a boat on some water. He's gonna go through every transportation. I rode a bike with no handles. Like, what the fuck, man? Relax. All right, guys, move on to our final news story. Conor blasts Khabib on Twitter for comments being made about Jose Aldo. It looks like the UFC 194 boys are teaming up against your guy, Khabib. I've also heard this, I guess, like, observations from some other fighters saying, like, Khabib, like, what are you doing? Stop being on the internet so much now. You bored? So, Nick, we'll start with you first. What is your take on all this? Conor defending his brother in arms, Jose Aldo.
That's the only thing he could say. I'll say this. The only reason why Conor is defending Aldo is because Aldo said something very nice about him first.
Yes, true.
That's the only reason why. And then the only thing that he could piggyback off of is Aldo being Rob Font, which he did look amazing. He looked great. But I feel like with even as good of a performance that Jose Aldo had, there's still a lot of question marks whether he's going to be able to be champ again and repeat that whole run that he had like at 145, right? His most prolific, his most successful run was him defending his title like 10 times, it feels like, at 145. Nothing ever is going to match up to that run, especially at bantamweight at the older age, at this new weight class. So in a way, Khabib is right. I think people give Khabib a lot of trash about how he's talking on the internet and he's saying a lot of crazy stuff. Some of it might be out of pocket, but I feel like that take on Jose Aldo, even though it wasn't very popular, I do feel like it was more truth than not.
I just feel like it makes. I saw a picture today, right, and it's like UFC title fights, and it was like Jose Aldo had like 11 or 12 that just title fights, and then 3 more in the WC. But then it said Khabib total UFC fights 13. So they're like, how can they say that he's not the GOAT and Khabib is? You feel me?
But is the GOAT based off title wins or is it based off career resume and like legacy as a whole?
Yeah, I know. But I mean, Jose does have a pretty good fucking resume.
For sure he does. For sure he does.
You know? And
for sure.
Yeah.
But as far as like, I don't think there's many guys you can compare to Khabib's run against the guys he fought and the way he beat them. I think that's the biggest thing. And it's not like Jose wasn't prolific and he didn't have an amazing legacy, but at the same time, there's just certain things as fight fans, it's a problem in the sport, but it does make people fickle because of the losses. I think the losses that Jose has had kind of in a way, I don't want to say downplays like his legacy, but I think it hurts his legacy in a way. I think that's just from the general public, how they see it.
I'm going to agree with
Gil.
We can't hear you, Gil.
I didn't say anything mean to you. Go ahead.
All I'm gonna say is I agree with Nick because he said prolific and frickle, and I've never heard those words before. So
frickle or fickle?
Did you say fickle?
He said fickle, but frickle's fine too.
I'll take frickle.
Vincent, what do you make of this? And people talking about Khabib being a keyboard warrior, he's on the internet too much, and also just Conor just inserting himself into something because he never does that ever.
Bring it out again, Vince. Bring it out again, Vince.
In the car with no roof. Jump in the car with no roof.
Well, hey, out of those two fighters, who do you think would drive in a car with no roof?
No roof. And Tyron Woodley's out of town. Okay, he's out of town.
It's Tyron Woodley's car.
He's out of town.
But which one of those fighters would drive it?
I think I have to say Khabib.
It's been making me really sad lately. I heard always forget his last name, Eugene something.
Behrman. Oh, he talked about this shit. Yeah,
he was talking about it, and as I was reading it, I was like, man, I feel like he's articulating kind of what I've been feeling in the back of my mind, and it's like. That's the thing that we all loved about Khabib. You're not going to hear a peep from him. All he's doing is fighting, flying out of cages, taking showers with 15 dudes. That's all he's going to do. And I've come to love him for that. Like, we know what to expect. He's just, stoic. He comes to handle business. But,
he's bored,
I'm online now. Yeah. And he's
bored.
just... He's saying things that's actually making people say, maybe it's Ali. That's bad. Because Ali says some dumb stuff. And it's like, I see the stuff and I'm like, man, don't be one of those guys. This is what we loved about you.
Exactly.
And I just want him to tone it down a little bit. It's breaking my heart. It's like, don't go in that direction. And
Vince, I don't know. You're going to give me your fucking hat right now, dude, if you keep this shit up.
It's making me sad. Like, I don't want to be mad at Khabib, but it's like.
Can I make a point? Before you finish your take?
But show us your fade first.
I think the only reason why he's talking all this shit is because he's vouching for his boy Islam. I think that's the only reason why he's talking anything. And a lot of the times too. What you mean?
Has he done this before?
In what way?
Like while he was a fighter, was he doing this shit too?
Yeah. Do you guys know?
Yeah, he be talking shit.
Russia,
not like this.
100 million. Italy, or whatever the fuck he said.
Italy,
Ireland,
10 million.
4 million. I want to smash this one chicken because it's the easiest fight in lightweight division.
But see, like that, look, those are cutting promos. Like I've never seen them on the internet this much.
Because look, the other side of it too is
a lot of these news articles, they take snippets from interviews that he has in Russia where they ask him very small things, and then people turn it into news.
Mainstream media.
Because Habib gets clicks. Anytime Habib is in the news, gets clicks on MMA sites.
Hasbulla gets
Conor
clicks,
McGregor, Conor McGregor as well. Anytime he says anything about anything, it gets clicks. So people want to click on these things. So the MMA journalists, what they do is they just kind of make these little snippets and they make these clips about Habib having a very strong opinion on ring card girls, but it's taking way out of context from which the interview came from, So I think that's another side of it, because people do propagate these topics into the media, and then it becomes a whole talking point that Connor says or some shit.
Yeah, well,
bro, Nick the fucking word, bro.
I don't even know if I used.
No, it literally took a talking point from Joe Rogan.
Now
Also, Nick loves CNN. It's his favorite news station. He loves CNN.
Next week on the show, we're gonna have Vincent back, and we're gonna have Habib on, and he's just gonna express his feelings about this.
Bro, Vince, how could you say that? You got to defend our boy, dude?
No, Vince tells the truth, and he's being honest, and he has a great smile.
I'm on the fence right here because I've cornered them. I'm an MMA truther. And I don't that's my brand.
Check out his new channel, MMA Truther.
But Vince, you also defended DKU, dog. That fool.
That was weird. Yeah, that's kind of weird. You're not an MMA Truther, man. What's wrong with you?
He wasn't losing that. He wasn't winning that fight ever, bro.
I have to. That's one of the reasons I want to make a video on him tomorrow, because I want to clear up. I got a little over emotional during that show. I was excited.
All right, guys, let's get to our quick picks with Lifka, Nick the Ear, and the Grandmaster. UFC 269. This is a stacked card from top to bottom, even the prelims. So let's get through it quick so we can give some people some juicy picks. We'll start with our lightweight main event, Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Diamond Poirier. We'll start with our guest because I know he has a lot to say. Do you like this or do you like hot sauce? Go.
Before I get to that, I have to clear something up. I said I have to rescind something. The last time I was on here, I said that Makhachev was good. I was uncomfortable about it, and I didn't feel good. I had to go with Makhachev over Dariush, and I'm taking it back. Beneil's going to smash him. Taking it back.
Hey, we'll get to that. I like that take.
But I have to go with Poirier. Oliveira's been my guy for the longest time. In an alternate universe, I mean, I'd still be rooting for him. I don't hate him or anything like that, but the guy sold out, and it makes me sad. And I'm not gonna why champion that. I said it last time. I think I worded it the exact same way. Every single minute leading up to the fight, we got Poirier in the gym putting in work, and we got Oliveira at Men's Warehouse. His priorities are completely out of whack. All he cares about now are his looks. And I think he went full, what was it, Rocky 3, when he's just like all cars and sports coats and just like flash and glitz and glamour. Man. And Poirier, he's still walking in the venue with his jeans on, with his boots on.
With his boot cut. He has boot cut, the ugliest style for men in 2021.
Exactly.
Dustin.
So, yeah, I got to go with the blue-collar guy.
Wow. There we go. Okay. Nick.
Like, he's mad, bro. Look at his face.
Yeah, he's mad. And he doesn't want to be friends with Vince anymore. Nick, you got hot sauce?
I don't know what that motion was.
Hot sauce.
I really want Dustin Poirier to win. My heart, my brain is telling me Charles Oliveira is going to get the W.
Classic Nick take. Here we go.
That's what my brain says. But I think Dustin has the abilities and the IQ, the fight IQ. And I feel like he's going to be able to withstand the flurries that Charles Oliveira throws on him, whether it's the kickboxing or the jiu-jitsu flurries. And I feel like Dustin, he's going to find himself in some tough spots, but he's going to be able to fight through it. And I feel like he's going to be able to finish Charles Oliveira in those exchanges. I feel like he's going to get really close to being subbed. He's going to fight his way out and then beat. I don't know if he subs him, but I think he TKOs Charles Oliveira.
There you guys go. You got another heart and brain pick from Nick.
Who do you have?
No, I go last.
No,
Alex.
no, I'm going last this one.
Alex, I don't go. No, you're gonna miss your pick out if you don't go now because you do this or that's what I was trying to do earlier.
Bro, why didn't you bring that out when we were there? I wanted to try that.
Dude, I put some in the food you tried, the chicken wings.
All right. So
Look, Vincent, he turned his camera off because he doesn't respect you. Also, Black Friday was last week, you idiot.
All right, so here's the thing. For like what Vincent was saying, right, about Men's Warehouse, which that's not, I mean, that's a cheap spot anyway, so he's probably not spending too much money.
True. You know what? True. Good point, Alex. Continue.
Here's the thing with this.
Men's Warehouse
Oliveira, Ben had money. Okay.
Yep.
Y'all forget he was on a like 11 fight win streak, all submissions or whatever. Right? I don't think. Oh, okay. He has it too.
Oh shit.
Okay. But you know he's had submission after submission. He's had a lot of fucking bonuses and all that shit, right? So he has money. I don't think this whole money thing's changed him. I think he's been about. You know, he had those fake ass white teeth like 4 fights.
The veneers.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing. Everybody knows I love Dustin Poirier.
Do you though? Because this take is taking a weird turn.
Especially when he was fucking up Conor McGregor. Oh my God, I could watch that every single day. But I think people actually
jerks on
Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira is big. Dustin Poirier, last time he fought somebody that got him in a position where they could submit him, he got submitted, aka number one Habib. I think Charles Oliveira showed how strong his grappling is while he out wrestled and just manhandled Tony Ferguson. He has really clean striking. I honestly think he's gonna submit Dustin Poirier within 3 rounds. So I have Charles Oliveira winning this fight.
All right, here's my pick. I'm gonna keep it easy. Hasbulla says Poirier. So your boy goes Poirier. We're done.
So I'm the only Charles. Okay.
I've also never heard another man make fun of Men's Warehouse so much. Jesus, Alex. People have to shop there. What's wrong with you? Did. You attacked Men's Warehouse. They're a sponsor of the show. Relax.
I just said it's not expensive.
Whoa, hey.
Whoa. A sponsor of the show.
They're like an outlet store for cheap ass suits.
Whoa, hey, whoa. There's some expensive stuff at Men's Warehouse.
Hey, but you're gonna like the way you look.
Bro, I used to shop
and
there.
that's actually their slogan. It's a cheap place, but you're gonna like the layout.
Hey, their slogans. You might like how you look, fool, but like,
be careful. All right, guys, let's keep this next one quick. Amanda Nunes, Juliana Pena, who's deserving of this. Who do you guys got? Alex, go first.
Nunes.
Vincent, go.
Pena.
Whoa. Nick, go.
Nunes.
All right, and I'm gonna go with I'm not stupid. I'm gonna go Nunes. Vincent, really quick, while we go ahead, really quick. Give us your quick take on that, you dummy.
I don't know why. It's something like biological. It's like deep ingrained into the DNA. I don't like Amanda Nunes. I don't know why. It's not an act. It's not a bit. I just see her on the screen and I don't know. But you see like someone like Pena or like which one's Alex's girl, the other Brazilian?
Ibas.
Yes, these happy ones. It's like I want to root for you. Like I didn't even know she was a fighter yet. She could have been like the next Megan Olivier. You just see her on the screen and you just want to root for her. I saw Amanda Nunes and it was just like,
oh, she a fighter.
Like I want to fight her. I don't know.
Oh, shit.
What?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. And she seems like the nicest person. I don't know.
You just hate her face.
I think it's because probably I never understood what people meant when they say you got a. Have you ever heard someone say you have a punchable face to anybody? I never understood that till I saw Nunes, and then I was like, but I think maybe in the back of my mind the reason I don't like her is because she robbed my girl Valentina twice. That might be why.
There we go. I changed my pick, Juliana Pena. Let's go, baby.
If I have to pinpoint it,
there we go.
Hey, I think Pena is going to give her a good fight though. She's tough.
Hey, Nick, what does your heart say and what does your brain say?
I think Amanda Nunes, but I could also say that Juliana Pena is going to put up a good challenge.
I think what's it called? Nunes smashes her in the first round. Very easy, honest opinion.
All right. That's not a popular take. All right, guys. Jeff Neal versus Ponzinibio. Let's do a quick pick on this. Nick, we'll go in reverse. What do you got?
I think I'm gonna go with Ponzinibio because Jeff Neal just got arrested.
True. That is fact. Vincent, what do you got?
I'm gonna go with Neal because I feel like getting
Just got
out.
arrested.
Because he got arrested.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because I feel like he's probably facing much harder competition in there right now that he's gonna be out and be like, "Oh, there's rules and stuff here. There's a ref. Like this is easy."
No one
So,
trying
yeah.
to butt fuck me. I'm gonna win this. Alex, what you got?
Yeah, I got Jeff Neal. I think Ponzinibio just took too much time off. He got knocked out by Li Jingliang. Jeff Neal's a technical striker. I think he's gonna knock him out.
Yeah, Nick's really wrong on this one, guys. Sorry about that pick. I'm gonna go with Jeff Neal. All right, guys. I like this next fight. We got a 125 with Kai Kara France versus Cody Garbrandt. Ooh, Alex, you go first. Are you gonna represent our boy? So just do my take for me. Go ahead.
All right. I hope and I pray. I think watching that Rob Font fight against Cody Garbrandt, seeing how small he is, shows to me that he was undersized for the weight class. So, yeah, he got knocked out a couple times, but TJ's a big dude, so he's getting hit by big dudes. I think he's going to be more in his natural weight class right here. And if he can eat shots here, he's going to be the fucking champ of 125. He has everything to be the champ. I have Cody Garbrandt winning by fucking knockout because I think that power is going to transfer down into the weight class he's actually supposed to be in.
Nice. I like that pick. Vince, you're rubbing your chin. You're thinking. You're feeling it out. You were talking earlier about your testosterone, how it has weird hormone growth on your face. What do you think?
I want to root against Garbrandt because of his impressive beard, but there's two ways I'm thinking about it. Either France is going to be like offended of this bigger guy coming down into his weight class to try to make an example out of him, so he's going to unload on him, or Cody Garbrandt is so frustrated with all his failings from the weight class that he's been in that he's going to try to come in and see. I haven't seen enough of France. I don't even know what his specialty is. I feel like I have to lean towards Garbrandt. He was champ. He was much more impressive at a time than he has been lately. And I think maybe if he transfers that to smaller guys, then it could be more effective than where he's been. I don't have the best things to say about him. I mean, that's like the most positive thing I could think of. So I think Garbrandt, smaller guys, so maybe you have a chance, Garbrandt. That's like what I'm saying, basically.
Damn. Nick, what do you got? Does CKB finally get a win or what? What's going on here?
At first, I thought Cody Garbrandt was going to be able to walk through Kai Kara France, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Give us the brain and heart. Let's go. Give us the brain and heart, baby.
I think I'm still going to go with Cody. He's so good. He's so good at 135. His hands are so fast. He just has to. I think his biggest obstacle is his mind a little bit. I think. I think when things aren't landing for him, it's really hard for him to get things going for himself. So, but I think Kai Kara France is going to bring the fight to him, which is a Cody Garbrandt fight, and I think that's more in Cody's favor. Just the power and him cutting to 125. I don't think 125 cut is going to be an issue for him because I don't think he doesn't cut at all to make 135. He seems like he's already on weight in the last picture that we saw of him. So I think he's going to do a good job of making weight, and I think he's going to have a good performance. So I think Cody.
I'm going to stick with Cody too. Ditto what Alex said and Nick. All right, guys. We got our bantamweight fight. We got Paiva versus Sean O'Malley. Paiva coming up a 3-fight win streak right now, looking pretty good. Sean O'Malley is Sean O'Malley. He's just Sean O'Malley. Take it or leave it. Nick, we'll start with you in reverse order. What do you got?
You know what? I'm kind of leaning towards Paiva. I think I'm leaning towards him. I think, dude, he took a fucking beating from what's his name? Kyler Phillips.
Yeah.
He took a beating from him and came back and did a really good job of staying in his face and beating Kyler. I thought that fight was so close to being finished. He's training out of Team Alpha Male, so he's really scrappy. He has a really good grappling game, but now his stand-up is looking really tight too. So I don't be surprised if you see Sean O'Malley get submitted, I think.
Ooh, Vincent. What do you think?
I gotta go with Paiva.
Paiva.
If you have a podcast, you can't win. You can't be a fighter with the podcast. So that's it. It's just automatic by default. As he's following the Brendan Schaub blueprint. You got the thick boy. O'Malley's gonna be the thin boy with the 3 ends. Like he knows his path already. He already carved it out, and now it's like it seems like at this point he's fighting to get traffic to his podcast. So I mean, if that works for him, he could do like one of those career things like Cowboy or whoever, where, I mean, it's cool. It's a paycheck. You're not lying to anybody. You're not acting like you're trying to get a title or anything. You just show up, you do your job, you collect your money, and then you buy some new microphones or a new mixer or whatever for your show. I think that's what his priority is right now.
Oh, wow. What a hot take. That sounds like a YouTube short. Calling out fake boy and thin boy. Interesting. Alex, you look like you're posing for a Sears model catalog with your arm up. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, Paiva is a dog, bro. He's tough. And I just think that Sean O'Malley's good, obviously. You can't take it away from him, his striking. But when he gets any adversity, he breaks, and we've seen it multiple times. So I think Paiva is going to be tough. I think you're going to see those low kicks. I think you're going to see, like what Nick said, a grappling exchange, and Paiva is going to beat him up on the floor and submit him.
This is why you guys are all wrong really quick. I think you guys are forgetting who
He's not going to go on the podcast, bro.
You guys are forgetting. This guy was playing basketball while fighting in his last fight.
I'm going to go Sean O'Malley.
Exactly. I've never seen anyone play a sport while trying to fight. If he comes down and starts bowling like pins, like at Paiva, game over. Paiva's gonna be so confused. I'm going Sugar Sean O'Malley. You guys don't believe him. He's gonna be a star. Just pay him his money so he can fight top-ranked fighters. That's all this is. You guys don't know anything. Anything. I love that guy. He's on time for anything he does. Go ahead.
You know, this might be a hot take, but I think Paiva he's fought tougher fighters than Sean O'Malley. I feel like he has a tougher resume.
I feel like I think beats up Sean O'Malley.
That's what I think too, dude. I think Sean O'Malley gets beat up by Kyler.
Chris Moutinho beats up Paiva any day of the week.
Dude, you're right.
Exactly. Yeah, you lick your lips one more time and agree with me. I like when you do that. Do more of that on the show. All right, guys. Let's move on really quick. Any shout outs in the prelims? There's a bunch of fights to shout out there. Josh Emmett coming back. We thought he was gone for like 30 years. Dominic Cruz, obviously. Dan Ige, Pedro Munoz. Augusta. Man, this is a stacked card.
You already know.
Dude, the prelims I thought was a regular fight card.
Dude, Tai Tuivasa. There you go, Alex. Talk about Tai Tuivasa.
My boy fucking Tai. If he wins this fight, we all doing shoeies, bro.
Let's go.
We all doing shoeies off of my sweaty, hot leather Birkenstocks that I never wear socks in.
Oh, I'm good. Nick, what shout out do you want to do for this prelim?
You can't go wrong with Dom Cruz, Danny Gay, Josh Emmett. That goes without being said. But I like a little sleeper fight, which is Randy Costa.
Okay.
And Tony Kelly.
Yep.
Dude, Randy Costa, I know he lost to
Adrian
Yanez, but Randy Costa's, I think he's a prospect. He's so good. His boxing is getting better and better. I think that's going to be a fun fight. And then also Ryan Hall, Derek Minor, and one more, I'm going to be greedy. It's Alex Perez and Matt Schnell. Those are all really good fights.
Wow. Vincent, do you want to do a shout out or did Nick say every single fight already?
I was going to say Ryan Hall. I agree. I want to see him come back.
I disagree. Actually, change it back.
I was sad seeing him get knocked out last time. Thank you. He rolled around a little too much and it just didn't go his way. I'd like him to, I don't know, try. I know he's going to just roll around again, but I hope it works this time.
Yeah.
I think it will.
I just want to shout out Josh Emmett. We already said Dan Ige is going to be a barn burner. And also Ryan Hall too, man. Let this guy be champion for 1 year. Just let him be champion for 1 year. He's fun. He's a fun guy. Guys, those are our picks. I hope those help you a bunch with the brain and the heart. Shout out to Nick. That was sponsored by Nick. We really enjoyed the show, Vincent. We really enjoyed having you here. It's always fun when you're here. I really wish you would just just fly down here. Just find some reason to work.
Bro,
I feel
when
like
we all get together for the first time, we're reenacting the Habib photo with all of us in the bath with bubbles.
Oh yeah, dude. Gil has a bathtub too, a nice one.
can you pull that up for the way you said that? Oh, nice one, bro. That's a
I've
nice
been waiting
bathtub.
for a reason.
But yes, you can follow Alex at Lift God. You can follow Nick at Nick the Ear. Get your programming there, and get your programming. I'm restarting my program with Nick's stuff. I'm just doing it tomorrow morning. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna get shredded. Nick's gonna be like, eat more protein or quadruple your body weight.
4
Vince,
times.
Where can we follow you?
Just look me up on YouTube. That's where I want to be.
Just us 4 right here, right in the middle. It'll be us 4.
Dude, Habib looks skinny as hell. Jeez.
Yeah.
I want to be Islam in that.
Sorry.
Yeah, when we just like that. Yeah. All right, guys, that's our show. We love you very much. Alex, hit me with that outro music. If you guys want to follow us, you can do it at We Out Here MMA on the Instagram. I think there's also Twitter. Alex handles all that. So if you hear anyone talking very urbanish, it's not me or Nick. It's definitely Alex. Crank that. Why is that so quiet?
Welcome to the We Out Here MMA, not podcast, but show. Yeah, we talking things that you probably didn't know. When we taking things to places that you probably shouldn't go. Living in this MMA lifestyle.